That they really, I still can't believe they cooked with that soundtrack like that, man. Yeah, but you can tell from the title, we back on Bleach Rebirth of so the following elements have been unlocked. Cool. But I haven't streamed Bleach in a minute. I haven't streamed in a minute actually, so I kind of wanted to just, you know, hop back into the mix of things for real, and just to continue progress on Bleach, just because.
Why'd you take me out of there?
You feel me?
I had the best chance of coming out alive of anybody there. Now Ganju, Hinataro, and Ruki are gonna get killed.
Who do you think you are? You had no chance. No one there could have done
but yeah,
it. They couldn't have fought against Byakuya and lived.
That's it. I'm gonna go for like an hour.
Look, you.
Hour some change, maybe a little bit.
Stop shouting. You're just going to open up your wounds again. Carrying you away was the best I could do. It was the only way to escape Byakuya.
But why me and not Rukia, huh?
Listen, absolutely nobody who was there had any hope of defeating Byakuya. Believe me, Ichigo. But in 3 days, you might very well have a chance. That was my reasoning. You were the logical choice. And there's more. Byakuya wasn't alone. Ukitake was there as well. He was Rukia's direct superior. He's a very dutiful man. I'm sure he won't kill Ganju, and that youth who tried to rescue his subordinate. They'll be all right.
All right, here we go.
You just need to concentrate on becoming
Let's
stronger. You can't defeat Byakuya as you are now. But I'll train you so that in 3 days
let's get some battles in here.
And then, with your very own hands,
Get some of the story. I want to get to like 50%. If I can get to 50%, that's a W stream today. And then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, I got more time to lock in.
I want to ask you a question. Are you aware that Zangetsu is a constant release Zanpakuto?
It is? When you say constant release, you mean like Kenpachi's? I always knew this sword was different from the others. It doesn't actually change shape. I mean, not even if I call its name.
Just as I thought. Well then, in that case, you probably also weren't aware that Zangetsu had a second release.
Good move.
All Zanpakuto, including Zangetsu, have 2 different distinct stages of release. The first stage is called Shikai, and the second one is called Bankai. They're mandatory for a captain. That is, they all need to be able to perform both of them.
That's not good.
That means every captain has mastered both Shikai
I don't like turning my light on in my room.
Or at least everyone has aside from one exception.
Till I get my setup right. And
Kenpachi Zaraki. In the long history of the Soul Society, he's the only captain. The only one who's ever achieved that rank without being able to perform Bankai.
Not gonna lie though, if you've never watched Bleach before, not saying that it's similar, but they got a lot of detail in this story, man, in this game.
You got to experience that skill firsthand. In terms of the Zanpakuto's
it's like the Naruto game.
The difference between
it's got a lot of detail in it, so you really know what's going on.
Depends on the individual's innate talents and training, but generally it's 5 to 10 times greater.
10 times?
Astonishing, isn't it? But because of that, even for someone with talent, it can easily take 10 or more years of training to master Bankai.
Wait a second. I don't have that much time.
No, of course you don't. When I say 10 or 20 years, I'm talking about more traditional, normal training.
Yeah, bro got 3 days.
There are serious risks involved, but I'm taking a completely different approach with you. You're going to learn Bankai in just 3 days.
Crazy, man.
Hey, what's with that goofy-looking doll?
It's a Tenshin Tai, a vital spiritual tool that's used by the Stealth Force. It will forcibly transfer and externalize the soul of a Zanpakuto.
Hold on, I don't get it. We need that to practice Bankai?
Of course, the central essence of Shikai is to communicate and synchronize with your Zanpakuto. But using Bankai requires externalizing it and forcing it into submission. And that means instead of you entering the world of the Zanpakuto to communicate with it, what you do instead is summon the Zanpakuto into our world. It usually takes more than 10 years of training to learn how to perform the move.
10 years is crazy.
But there's something I'm counting on. You were able to fight Kenpachi Zaraki to
You're about
a draw.
to do what people
It's
in
my
10
belief
years
that despite your
train
lack
to
of
do
long-term
in 3
training,
days.
you're ready to
Shout out Ichigo,
externalize
man. That's ghost
Zangetsu.
status right there.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. Piercing this with Zangetsu will force it to happen. I'll use my powers to keep him in that state. But the thing is, this can only be done once, and it lasts for just 3 days. I know it's quick, but somehow you must force Zangetsu to submit within that time frame. If you can do that...
I won't ask what happens if I fail. I mean, if it's really the only way, then I'll just have to do it. That's
what I'm saying, bro. There ain't no winning or failing in this. It's only one thing you can do. Succeed.
Well now, it appears that you made a full recovery, Ichigo.
Zangetsu.
That's one thing I can say about this game. Well, another good thing I can say about this game. They got a lot of detail in the story.
What the heck?
Only one of them is
now,
real.
if you've seen the anime, it kind of
it's
just like
actually
defeat the
real
whole
me.
purpose. But if
There's
not,
just one available solution. I can only be
you get a lot of
defeated by that
detail.
sword. In other words, if you want me to submit, you have one option. You're going to have to find it before I kill you. And then, you're going to have to cut me down.
They should have did like mini games or something like that though, with some of these cutscenes.
Never take your eyes off the enemy. That's 52.
It's like the screen just flashed white and now we here.
Oh man, I almost had him.
Impressive. He's come a long way in a short amount of time. Before, he was relying on Zangetsu's strength. But now, he's learning at a frightening pace, and reaching a rather frightening level as well.
That's what happens in the main character.
It seems that it's just as you said. He is truly...
Good move though. I like those. I like those numbers. I like what's happening. I'm just yapping now. Like, look, it just flashed to another cutscene.
Looks like we're just about out of time.
How?
Not beat yet. Huh?
Drop the sword, Ichigo. Day 1 is
Oh,
over.
day one. I thought they skipped through all 3 days he had. Or they're gonna go through all 3 days in this cutscene, bro.
A hot spring. I had no idea this was even here.
Like, let me get some battles in.
What's
Let me get a
going
mini
on?
game in. Let me get
What
a
kind of hot
some.
spring is this? My wounds are healing, and the pain's going away.
It's one of those hot
So,
springs.
how's the water?
Hey, yo.
Oh, Ms. Yoruichi. Yeah, it's perfect. Just perfect. Hey, you know, I've been thinking this reminds me of that one place. The one under Urahara's shop. The training ground?
Yes, I imagine it would. You see, that study room was modeled on this place.
It was?
Yes, there's actually quite a lot of personal history here for me. This was originally created as Kisuke's and my secret playground. We built it deep under the Sokyoku.
Secret? Come on. How do you secretly build a place like this?
Pretty easily, I
Kisuke
assume.
had a reputation as a bit of a rogue. He always had a talent for getting himself into mischief. But that was long ago. When we were children, we played here practically every day. After he joined the 13 Court Guards, and I joined the Stealth Force, we would come here together to train. And...
Wait, just hold on a minute. The 13 Court Guards? Then he was a Soul Reaper?
Huh? Kisuke?
Yeah, oh man, I knew it! He knew way too much about the Soul Society. And he's got a Zanpakuto. And some of the guys here gave me funny looks.
You ever see
when
something
I mentioned his
happen and you
name.
just question it?
Ms. Yoruichi,
So many things be having me
listen,
questioning life sometimes,
this guy,
man.
what exactly
So I
is he?
stay on the grind, man.
That fool. He kept it to himself. He didn't tell you everything, did he? All right. There's no reason to keep it from you now that we've come this far. You see, Kisuke is actually the previous captain of Squad 12, and he's also the founder and first chief of the Department of Research and Development.
Come on, Sabimaru.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold though.
Captain Eisen.
These cutscenes.
Oh no. I actually drew my sword against Momo.
Like, it'd be 5% battles, 95% cutscenes.
The absolute worst.
We good though, I guess.
Who is it? Whoa. Oh boy, this is ugly. I can't even look.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, he
Captain
getting on my
Ichimaru.
nerves, bro. Oh, first of all, open your eyes, and second of all, get that grin off your face the whole time.
Would you like it if I gave you my help? Come with me, Izuru.
Like, he don't got like no resting face. Like, he just chilling. What she got going on here? That's it. Hey, like I said, they give you a lot of detail in this game, because this right here is another just story thing. We doing this battle, man. We need to get some battles under our belt, bro.
His arms and legs have been slashed by Ashisoki Jiso. How can he be standing? Oh, of course, I know. He's using
This
Ranso
dude.
Tengai. Bundles of reishi that have been twisted together into a countless number of threads have now been attached.
Hey,
with
let me
limbs,
throw the hands with
moving
him.
around
Let me
as if
fight,
he was some
please.
kind of a puppet. Out of the 2,661 Quincy's that I've studied, not even a single one could perform even a part of the Ranso Tengai. I thought that was a lost
I don't even know
art.
the exact number, bro. You
But look, here you are, having mastered it, and at
That's
such a
creepy.
young age. Does that mean you're what they call a genius? Excellent. Well then, I believe you won't bore me after all. I'm not going to kill you. I'm taking you back alive. Then you, and the girl, of course, will become my latest experiments.
see, that's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. I'm not letting somebody experiment on me.
When I was a child, my father would sometimes
But at
reprimand
least you're not
me
gonna
for
kill him,
spending
though.
so much time with my master in my attempt to become a Quincy. There's no sense in saving the dead. That's the Soul Reaper's job, he'd say. He completely hated Quincy's, despite having Quincy blood flowing in his veins. I couldn't understand his reasoning. The thing is, I could see the hollows. And I was also able to see the people that they attacked. He must have been able to see those things too. So how could he ignore them? I simply wanted a way to become strong. I wanted to be a powerful Quincy. That way, I could protect everyone from attacks by the hollows. Maybe then, my father would think that Quincy's were worth something. My master, who was also my grandfather, insisted that my father had a point. I remember he told me, what you think is the right thing to do depends on what you want to protect. I didn't understand what my father thought was right, what he wanted to protect. But my master told me that I would find out in due time. And he explained to me that when I did understand, I would know what I wanted to protect too. Then, the day came when my master entrusted me with something. It was the Reishi glove. It is said that if one puts it on and trains for 7 days and 7 nights, they will reach the peak of their Quincy powers.
However, that's it.
As I came to learn, it is a mysterious artifact that once worn can never be removed. Because if it is, there is a terrible price that must be paid.
Half of his face is mustache.
Your powers as a Quincy will all be lost. I'm sorry, Master. Even now, I still don't understand my father.
We keep calling him Master like that's not his grandpa.
Exactly it is that I want to protect. But I think that at least now I know what I won't allow to happen. I'm sorry, Master, but it seems one last time I'm disobeying you.
Hold on, they gotta give me special abilities though, right? A whole new moveset.
What? What is going on? What is that? Oh my! Such spiritual pressure? I've never seen anything like it. Never before.
I actually know why it's so dark now. Oh, I'm about to say y'all better put me in a battle, bro. Let's go. Been about 20 minutes of that.
I'll give it all I have.
Awakening and reawakening. Press 100% to activate and awaken from actively. To activate even greater power under the right condition and reawakening.
Is he actually absorbing the buildings? The buildings in the Soul Society are all made of Reishi. What he's doing is preventing the Reishi from bonding, forcing them to become part of his strength. The Reishi, it's being torn apart. And also is being
Hold on, I gotta...
to his
Yo,
will.
I don't even know...
You're going much too far now. You're exceeding your human limits, boy.
Too strong.
Oh, there we go. And I got a trophy. Am I in the air?
It's fast, but even so.
Oh, I completed both of those. Good move.
Beg for mercy and never appear before me again. Do that, and I'll let you live. Refuse, and I'll send a bolt that's 3 times stronger.
Like I said, that's the one thing I can't stand with this game, bro.
Don't push your luck, boy. You stupid Quincy. Very well then. Have it your way. If that's the way that you want to play it, then I'll gladly return the favor.
Alright, he doesn't have to do all this though, bro.
Your doom is sealed. Konjiki Uki Ashi Sogi Jizo. It sprays a gigantic burst of lethal poison made from my own blood over a 100-mile radius. But of course, it won't hurt me at all. But in the end, you'll die, of course. I'm so sorry about that. But the fact is, you would never make a fit research subject.
I'm blocking that.
I'll shoot you before you can spray the
How though?
Oh, please, go ahead. Be my guest.
Let's go. Try to catch me if you can. I'm unimpressed. That won't do. Strike back. Try to catch me if you can. I'm unimpressed. You're going to regret this. Strike back. One shot. Take a good look. Try to catch me if you can. Strike back. I'll go all out on my next attack.
Is this gonna kill? I missed? I'm gonna lose. How?
I'm tired of you. You're just so... Shut up already.
Like what, bro?
I'll give it all I have.
Is he actually absorbing the building?
Like, bro, there's like, bro, this is gonna.
Society are all made of reishi. What he's doing is preventing the reishi from bonding, forcing them to become part of his strength. The reishi, it's being torn apart, and also is being bound to his will. You're going much too far now. You're exceeding your human limits, boy.
Well then, that won't do. One shot. I won't show mercy.
Oh, it's because my thing goes down by itself automatically. And he keeps grabbing me, bro. And there's like, bro, you can't do anything once you get hit.
Just as easy as strangling a baby.
One shot is enough. Now. I'll go all out on my next attack.
Like, I don't get how you make a fighting game where you're not allowed to do anything once you get hit. You're just in a combo.
One shot is enough. I'm not impressed. Take a good look. Try and repent. Sorry. I'm becoming too strong. Let's pass. I'll go all out on my next attack. I can't let this draw out any longer. This will finish.
But I figured out why he was doing so much damage though, or not so much damage, but can I?
I'm unimpressed. Strike back. Try to catch me if you can. Now, let's begin. Strike back. That won't do. There. Take a good look. I won't show mercy. Strike back. I'll get you. Let's go.
Look, you can't do anything. You just lose health. Guaranteed.
Just as easy as strangling a baby.
I'm unimpressed. One shot is enough. Sorry. Too slow. I'll end it here. I'll go all out on my next attack. I can't let this draw out any longer. This will finish you.
Bro, I don't know why they tried to cheat me like that, bro. That first battle, bro. They really tried to cheat me on that. It's all good, though.
Captain?
Damn you! You stupid Quincy!
He just kill himself?
Does it have the ability to liquefy whatever it cuts? Did you save that move?
Oh, he
Hold
stabbed
it so
himself.
you could use it when you'd want to make your escape?
I'll admit, you were close, Quincy. I can't actually attack at the moment. But then again, I also can't be attacked either. I'll be like this for a few short days at most, and then afterward, I'll simply return to the department in order to fully recover. And now, goodbye, Quincy. You were more trouble than I expected. But in the end, I will live.
Bro
and
just
you
turned
will
himself
die.
into goop.
That hasn't changed at all.
The poison in my system. If I don't do something fast.
Mr. Quincy, sir, please, if you look under the badge on my left arm, then you'll find an antidote there.
It's a trap. It's like, man.
Would you be more comfortable lying down?
No, I'm fine like this.
Here, you first.
No,
Why that angle, though?
I'm going to be all right. Our blood's the same. He and I share similar biology. So you see, the poison won't harm me. Do you think it's some kind of trick or something? Then please, pour some into my mouth first if you need reassurance. Go on, I'll show you.
That's okay. Why would you poison me? Why now, when I'm already poisoned?
Thank you very much. I realized that you could have killed him by aiming for his head, but in the end, you didn't.
That was a fluke. Actually, I shot to make a kill.
Thank you. I'm very grateful. I'm glad you didn't kill my lord. Giving you the antidote was the least I could do to thank you for that.
So you was you wanted to off him,
that?
I don't know,
but you missed.
but when I realized that he'd survived,
Couldn't be me,
I
man.
just
Couldn't be me.
felt kind of relieved. Please, leave after you drink it. The other guards will certainly be coming shortly. They would have seen Ashisogi Jizo. I'll be all right, I promise. I'm sure the guards will tend to me.
Okay. Well, thanks for the medicine. Goodbye now.
I still don't get how I'm like 30% done with this chapter, bro.
Darn. My legs feel like lead. And I can't lift my arms. The rents in Tenkai must be wearing off. Finally, it seems that my time as a Quincy is coming to an end. But at least, I was still able to make my way to the Senzakyu. Ichigo, Orihime, Chad, Mr. Yoruichi, and Ganju. All of them. They're probably on their way now. But if it isn't just yet, I'm confident that it'll happen eventually. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. I just have to wait. Although, seeing as I was the one who got here first, I suppose I should go save Rukia.
Yeah, bro, you missed out on a little
be the
bit.
one to rescue her. He'll probably be mad if I beat him to it.
Yeah, you missed out on a lot, bro. Oh.
It's nothing personal, but it's essential that we maintain the peace.
Yeah. Put that away. Put that away.
Suzumushi.
Maintain the peace, but you just
Ryoka. These pointless battles are at an end.
You ain't have to do all that, man. You know you didn't.
Your struggles will be over soon enough.
He knows he didn't have to do that. To be continued. All right, so we went from 39%. Okay, let's look at the percent. We got the story key too. To 41%. And waiting for the day of her execution, Rukia thinks back on her past. You see, just more story. Momo, lieutenant of Squad 5, escapes from prison, and after receiving news of this, Toshihiro, captain of Squad 10, visits the prison. He's worried about Momo's safety. Isaac, now dead, left a letter addressed to her. Toshihiro is convinced that the culprit behind Isaac's death is Jean. Because of Toshihiro's suspicions, he assumes that Hinamori is seeking revenge against Jean. Well, let's lock in for this story, man.
Beg your pardon, are Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Matsumoto here?
What is
Nope.
it?
Yep.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but we received an urgent report from the guards at the prison. Lieutenant Zabarai, Hinamori, and Kira, they're all missing from their cells.
How the heck did they get out, bro? And nobody noticed till now. Oh,
It's
well.
completely destroyed. Did that girl really do all this?
I have absolutely no excuse.
But you don't got like no guards for like a
Lieutenant
jail?
Hinamori called me. I turned around and everything went white.
She must have
I hit with a solar flare.
It's not like she was going to be executed, so why?
Ultimately, there's only one reason. Rangiku, go back without me, because I'm going to rescue Momo.
I couldn't even believe my eyes when I read the letter. For a time, I didn't believe it. But it's true. Isn't it, Captain Eisen? Whether I want to believe it or not, he was the one who killed you.
Bro, listen, the most suspicious person in a situation like this is obviously going to be the one who probably is.
Izuku's cell was the only one that was opened from the outside. Your performance was lacking this time. I'm afraid that you didn't cover your tracks very well, Gin.
Like, look at that man's face, bro. You about to tell me he's not? He wasn't up to no good.
Purpose. I wanted to be sure that you'd know.
I'm glad that I was able to get here before Momo. I'm going to kill you. You'll be gone before she even gets here.
I like those. Why did she pull up like this, bro? Like,
Momo!
Like she about to do something.
I finally found you. So this is where you were.
Stop, Momo. He's too strong. Just stay back. Let me deal with him.
Nope.
Momo!
That's not how this is about to work, bro.
Momo?
This is payback for Captain Eisen.
Why is she trying to fight him, bro?
If you are reading this, then I am probably dead. Therefore, Momo, I must confide the truth.
Like,
of
why
what
are
I
you?
discovered.
Why are y'all not?
I need to
Why
tell
is she
it to
not
the
going
one
after the person
that I
who
put
looks
my
the most
trust in
suspicious?
The truth
Like, does she not see that
about why
smile?
Rukia Kuchiki must be executed, and why the execution date always keeps changing.
He just looked like he up to no good.
I reached a conclusion. The true goal of the execution is not to kill Rukia Kuchiki. On the contrary, the execution has been contrived so that a certain something may be stolen. And that thing is the Sokyoku. The Sokyoku, whose seal is only removed for executions, has the destructive power of 1 million Zanpakuto contained within its blade. The Taka has the defensive power to block an equal number of Zanpakuto. And in addition to all that, when it's being put to use in order to execute a Soul Reaper, its power can be increased, momentarily at least, several dozen times over. The one who plotted Rukia's execution intends to use the Sokyoku to destroy not only the Seirete, but essentially annihilate the entire Soul Society as well. The name of that despicable person is Toshiro Hitsugaya.
Wait, Aizen really said that in his letter?
He's lying, bro.
Yes, and it went on. It said, "Tonight, I have called him out to a meeting at the Sacred Eastern Wall. No matter what it may cost, I must foil his plan. If he will not back down, I am prepared to cross swords with him. But if I end up dying, Momo, please carry on for me. It will then fall to
But like,
you.
she really out here thinking she about to just kill bro like that. Like he a captain.
That's my will. My last wish. I know it's a lot to put on you. I ask this not as captain of Squad 5, but simply as a man.
Look at his smile.
Are you crazy, Momo? Think about it. I'm dead, so avenge me? You really believe that nonsense? You think Aizen would ever actually say that? That's not the Aizen I knew. He wasn't a blithering idiot who'd start a fight he knew he couldn't win, and he wasn't a coward who'd make his subordinates clean up his mess either.
But that's really what it said! I didn't misread it. I'm sure it was Captain Aizen's handwriting.
Yeah, she crazy,
I
bro.
want to believe it.
She
I was
crazy,
desperate
man.
not to, but
Hey,
what could I do?
woman.
It was his last wish.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Captain Aizen. I don't know. I just don't know what to think anymore, Shiro.
Well, bro, trying to fight him not about to be the answer to your
It
questions.
seems that Momo's too upset to think straight. There's no way that Aizen would ever write a letter like that. I can only
And he probably not even dead.
Perhaps it was so Momo and I would turn on each other and kill each other. I get it. This too, eh? Is this more of your conniving handiwork? Is it, Dean?
Tisk
Like,
tisk.
look at him.
I have to say that wasn't nice, Captain. You really didn't.
That
need
couldn't
to
have
go
been
as
a battle
far as
right there or
that.
nothing.
You didn't have to hit the poor girl so hard, did you?
Dean.
Look, not a scratch on him. That was light work. All right, here we go with a battle. 43% done. Like I said, the goal was 50 at least. That might be possible. That might be possible. If we do 3 more things, if we do 3 more things,
Convenient time for the
we might be there. Come on.
You never change one whit. Well, I hope you can enjoy the ringing of the alarm while you can, because you aren't going to be hearing it ever again.
Geen, what exactly are you up to? Aizen just wasn't enough for you? So you had to make Momo suffer too? Is that it? She was gripping her sword so hard that her skin was pierced, and now she's bleeding. You've gone much too far this time.
Why, I don't know what you're talking about.
I warned you,
Bro,
Geen,
you're not
didn't
about to trick anybody,
I
bro.
thought I was clear about it. I said that if you made her bleed, then I'd kill you!
My. Well, if it isn't the captain of Squad 10. If you draw your sword here, you know what'll happen, right? Then I'm going to be forced to stop you.
Captain Ichimaru.
I was about to say, I don't think he's capable of doing
You
that.
don't want to die yet, do you?
Don't be stupid. Staying back.
Oh yeah,
is
look at his
good
energy,
enough.
bro. Blazing.
Disappear. Go. And when you can't see us anymore, just keep going. The thing is, if you're within 3 Ri, I can't guarantee that I won't end up killing you. Reign over the frosted heavens. Hiyori Maru!
All right, we actually get to use a different character outside of the main protagonist. Let's go. I'm not losing. Got him. Secret mission too. Them for all those secret missions. That's my favorite character right here, bro. Wait till I know what I'm doing in this game.
It's a dragon of water and ice, created by overflowing spiritual pressure. It can even control the weather. It's the first time I've seen it. So this is Captain Hitsugaya's ultimate water ice Zanpakuto. Hiyori Maru. So much water, and so fast!
Well, strong. Come, let's get started. Is that it? Come on. Come. Come on. Come. So slow.
Is that like a counter or something, or am I doing it wrong?
Before it gets too complicated.
See, like right there, you should be able to do something to counter that so you don't lose health.
Come on, let's go. Close one. Close one. Close one. So slow.
My sword's drawn. If you're within 3 Ri, you have nowhere to run. This is over now. Looks like this is it.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the 50% like how I wanted to.
It's over, Geen.
Maybe. Depending on how long these cutscenes is about to last for.
You sure? If you dodge it, the girl will die.
Momo!
Good move.
I'm sorry, sir. I headed back to the squad barracks as you ordered, but I sensed Hyorin Maru's spiritual pressure and had to come back. Please withdraw your sword, Captain Ichimaru. Because if you do not, you'll have to deal with me.
Yeah, good move. Way to pull up.
Stop right there, Gin!
Yeah, fact,
Rather
he's a
than
menace,
chasing
bro.
me, you should instead see to your little friend there.
She's alright. Right?
If you hadn't shown up when you did, Momo would be dead. Thank you, Rangiku.
Not at all. That bad habit of yours, which you apparently still can't shake. Disappearing without even letting me know where you're going. Gin, I don't understand. Where exactly are you trying to go?
I
trying to go straight to the top.
Letter. How much of it was fabricated? The part about the power of the Sukioku being released by Rukia Kuchiki's execution, and the plot to take its power and use it to destroy the Soul Society. Could it possibly all be true? And if it is, if that really is the plan that Gin's working toward, then
A hell butterfly?
Attention all officers. This is a report on the latest developments. The date of Rukia Kuchiki's execution has been rescheduled.
To today, right?
The sentence will now be carried out 29 hours from this time.
29 hours is a crazy time
This decision
frame.
is final. There will be no further changes. That is all.
Captain?
if the execution and the release of the Sukioku truly are part of Gin's plan, I can't allow him to succeed with it. Follow me, Rangiku. We're going to stop the execution.
Good move, good move. You're on our side. To be continued. What's the percent? Went from 43. Please go like 46, please. Got the secret mission done too. 46. All right, so two more, and we have 50%. That was the goal.
With a little help from allies old and new, Ichigo Kurosaki was able to invade the Seirei-tei at the center of the Soul Society in order to
did her mission right here. Go crazy, the narrator.
Despite the growth his allies saw in the battle against powerful foes, the road to rescue Rukia was a long one, with Uryu Ishida and Yasutora Sado passing out along the way. A shocking development occurred. An urgent message from Seirei-tei brought news of the unnatural death of Sosuke Aizen, the captain of Squad 5. The Soul Society was drawn into chaos, wrought by our hero's invasion of the Seirei-tei. Some 13 Court Guard Squad captains aimed for our heroes. Others changed their thoughts after encountering Ichigo. Others have doubts about their comrades as the situation unfolds. Captured by Soul Reapers, Ishida, Chad, and Gunji trust in Ichigo and lay low in jail. Meanwhile, Ichigo trained with Yoroichi to achieve the true might of a Soul Reaper, the Bankai.
Why did he say it like that, bro? The Bankai. Come on, bro. Who paid this narrator, bro? I promise you I could have did a better job. Give me a narration job.
It's daybreak. Just 2 days are left now. Ichigo has improved rapidly in the short time he's been training. Compared to the average Soul Reaper, his pace has been astonishing.
Good move right there.
But that improvement only applies to his combat skills. His spirit energy hasn't increased much at all. At this rate, can he truly master Bankai in 2 more days?
You're his teacher.
Further, it might be something to consider. In the time since we got here, we've come to learn that the timing of Rukia's execution was cut by 5 days to 25.
That's a crazy...
So that means that even after 3 days of training, we'll still have another 8 days to spare. Since that's the case, extending his training is more than possible.
What
should I? That's the real question. It took Kisuke 3 days for him to be able to achieve Bankai, and he was of the mind that spending any longer on it would actually prove to be dangerous. I'm not sure about Ichigo's Konpaku. I'm not entirely confident that it can withstand the extra days of training.
Hey bro, how is he gonna get stronger?
I'll give it 1 more day. If there's no change in his spirit energy in that time, I'll just have to take the risk.
Rukia Kuchiki, it's about the day of your execution. You see, it's been changed once again. The execution will be tomorrow.
No. How can you just lay there knowing that people is trying to just off you?
But before the execution arrives, I'll make a request. I'll ask them to return Ichigo and the others safely to the world of the living. I am from the Kuchiki clan after all. Given that, they just might honor my request.
I don't know. You've been in here a long time.
Tomorrow. It came as a shock to me, of course. But strangely, I wasn't sad. It must be because of the dream I had last night. It must
have
be
been a
because
crazy
of
dream.
my dream about the night that I'll never be able to forget.
Lieutenant! Kyan! 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 Oh.
That memory, it's one from when I'd just become a Soul Reaper. A memory of days long past. After I was adopted into the Kuchiki clan, I was given special treatment, and I was allowed to enlist in Squad 13. The other squad members almost immediately singled me out and became cold. They began to distance themselves from me, except one. The only person who made me feel like I belonged was none other than Kyan Shiba. He was Squad 13's lieutenant. He was also my immediate superior. It was an ordinary greeting, an ordinary chewing out, an ordinary relationship between superior and subordinate. But ordinary was exactly what I wanted. It's what I'd been searching for. It felt nice, just being around him. It made me feel so comfortable. But regrettably, those ordinary pleasant days didn't last long. Soon enough, they were brought to a very abrupt end. It all started when a hollow recon mission went awry. We'd received the dreadful and unexpected news that Kyan's wife, Miyako, had tragically been slain by an enemy hollow. Kyan volunteered for the combat squad to go after the hollow that had killed his wife. Captain Ukitage and I both joined him. We made our way to the mystery hollow's nest.
Captain, please, sir, let me go alone.
Even now, I remain full of questions about that day. Why didn't I try to stop him? Why didn't I try to do more? Our foe's capabilities were unknown. And yet, you set off to face it alone.
Oh, that's why.
We knew it was extremely dangerous right from the start. But Captain Ukitake didn't stop Kyan, nor did he move to assist him.
Listen, and remember this well. There are 2 kinds of battles.
Each time that we seek to engage in a fight, we must understand its true nature. Whether it's a battle to protect life, or a battle to defend honor.
But then... Cayenne? Sir?
What's that? Did you just call my name, little girl?
I soon discovered that the Cayenne I called out to was no longer the Cayenne that I once knew so well.
Dang, bro got cooked up.
It possessed the ability to take over another person's body. It did so by fusing the spiritual entity with that of the other.
Run, Rukia. Go on, get out of here! Do you want to die?
When I heard the sound of Captain Ukitake's voice, I simply fled. Why, I asked myself, why is this happening? Lieutenant Cayenne! But before I realized what I was doing, I had returned to face it again. Of course, I had no plan in mind at all. Deep down, I knew that I couldn't just give up and run away. I knew I had to do whatever I could to try and save the lieutenant.
Kill
He's
him!
a hollow.
Do it! He isn't Cayenne anymore!
From that point onward, my memories aren't very clear. But I know that when I came to, my Zanpakuto was embedded in Cayenne's chest. His form slumped over my shoulder.
Captain, thank you very much. I appreciate you allowing me to fight. Rukia, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry that I ever got you into this mess. You must have been scared. Thank you. I'm grateful. Because now, I can leave my heart
That's tough,
behind.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No. There's nothing to thank me for. Nothing at all. I ran away because I was afraid to fight against you. The fact is, the only reason that I came back is because I couldn't stand my own cowardice. I only used my blade because I couldn't bear it any longer. I couldn't stand to see you suffer.
And that's where you screwed up at.
I did it all out of selfishness. I did it for myself. I'm pathetic. So pathetic. I don't deserve anything at all. I'm not worth saving. I'm not worth shedding any blood over. I'm not worth anything.
Byakuya! We have a problem. Rukia's execution is...
I know. The Hell Butterfly informed me about it just a short while ago. So, what then?
I'm about to say, why are you telling him like he cares? He do not care.
What? The execution is tomorrow. If that is the decision, then I have no choice but to accept it. Don't bother me with such petty matters. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why, you're heartless. Didn't you hear what I said?
You seen his reaction?
Doesn't it mean anything to you? It's tomorrow. Tomorrow. By noon tomorrow, your very own sister will be...
Hey, you.
Get a hold of yourself. You're going to shorten your life, Jushiro. Once you've allowed one of your people to die, frankly, 2 or 3 more really don't make any difference. In any case, she's a member of my family. It really has nothing to do with you. It's not your concern whether she lives or dies. Please don't do anything foolish.
Guess this is what happens when you're a Soul Reaper, man.
What would you have done differently in this situation? Would you have attacked Byakuya and kicked him a few times, perhaps? The lone captain making a fuss won't do anything to sway the tribunal. So instead, would you have been so bold as to actually attempt to save Rukia?
Yeah, like you're a whole captain, bro.
No, most likely you wouldn't have done either of those things. It seems to me that whenever you were faced with a decision, You always chose the path of greatest peril.
Like, do something.
Isn't that right, Kaya?
Alright, 48%. This is perfect. We're gonna do this battle right here. Right, and we do this battle, we should be at 50%. Halfway completed with this chapter. This chapter.
It's his spiritual pressure.
I've been on this for like 4 days. At least let me do more battles if there's going to be this much content in the game,
He's developing steadily. However, why do I have such an uneasy feeling right now? It's as if I can sense that something dire and ominous is approaching.
I was wondering just what exactly you were doing down here. Tell me, is that your Zanpakuto's true form? Training to achieve Bankai in secret, huh? Well, it sure looks like you're having fun.
Why you pull up here, bro?
Can I
hate
join
Renji.
Renji? I know what you're probably thinking. What am I doing here? Right?
Like, let him train.
Well, it's really no big deal. At this point, there's not very much time. I needed a place where I can focus solely on training right now.
Hold up. There's not much time. What do you mean?
Well, I suppose that I should tell you. The time of Rukia's execution has been changed.
What?
The new time that they've decided on is noon tomorrow. I hate to say it, but I don't believe that I'm strong enough to be able to save her. Or at least, not yet. That's why I'm here.
That's 1 day, though. Y'all got 1 day of training.
You don't have to worry. I won't get in the way of your training. I already know how to externalize a Zanpakuto, so don't mind me whatsoever. I'll just be doing my own thing over here.
Wait, tomorrow? But there's no way. He can't master Bankai by then.
Sure you want to say that, Ms. Yoruichi? Listen, this training was your idea. So that means you don't get to just give up.
But Ichigo, if you don't achieve Bankai by tomorrow...
I told you, I won't ask what happens if I fail. If tomorrow's the execution, then that means I'll take care of it today.
Good move. Good choice of words. Just because something's impossible don't mean that you can't be the first. And change that.
This is too easy.
Don't look away.
Close the gap.
Oh, got him. Good move.
Eyes on your opponent. You'll die like that.
Oh, good move.
Gotcha.
You're not bad.
You're mine. I'll cut you down. Here, that's it. I'm still here.
What about eyes on your opponent?
We're just starting. That hurts. Not so bad. I'm still here. Now it's fun. Pierce. Sorry.
I'm right here.
You really have grown.
Too weak. Take this. I'll cut you down.
Don't look away.
You're mine.
Play this day.
You're like an open book. Now it's fun.
Doing well. That's it.
You're done.
See, the battles be 4 minutes for 25 minutes of story. Good move though. Get him up out of here.
Right. I'm going.
Yeah.
You've been here for 5 minutes.
Ms. Yoroichi, answer me this. Will he be ready in time?
Yes.
Don't worry.
I'm not particularly worried. Don't get me wrong. I'm not asking if he'll get killed or not. I can see he's come a long way in a short time. What I'm asking is whether he's able to achieve Bankai.
Are you ready, Ichigo? One more time. I warn you, I won't hold back. I'm not going to go easy on you just because time is running out.
I know that! I never thought you would! I wouldn't let you if you tried!
Renji, tell me, do you remember the first time you stood on your own 2 feet?
Huh? No, of course not.
The reason for that is because you weren't consciously aware of it. From the beginning, human beings know how to walk. Similarly, birds know how to fly. And likewise, fish know how to swim. It's inborn knowledge. Instinct. And much in the same way, it's instinct that makes us strive to gain power. The dedication that Ichigo's showing looks like instinct to me as well. He probably knows on an instinctive level. He's aware that he truly possesses the power. That's why I believe in him. I'm certain. I'm sure that he can master Bankai.
I mean, it ain't even an option no more. He
Captain
has to.
Kuchiki, it is time. You must go to the Sokyoku execution ground.
Understood.
I think it's already time
I'll
for the
go
execution.
right now, Hisana.
They be skipping around too much.
5 hours until the execution.
Bro, got 5 hours of Master Bankai to be continued. Alright, that's gonna be the 50%. Yeah, this is gonna be a short stream. We could get a little bit more done if I had a little bit more time. But 51% actually. So we got to do. We got a little bit more fights to do. Looking like we can use some different characters, or start incorporating some different characters. So that's gonna be cool. 51% done. So I'm going to assume that there's a good bit left. We done did about like. Dang, this chapter long. Look at the difference though. I get this is the first arc, but I did not realize that this second arc was this long, bro. But hey, we're gonna get it done. That's what we're here for. But we're gonna be back again. We're gonna be back again tomorrow. Would stream for longer, but hey, you gotta take care of some things. You gotta handle some things. You gotta do some things in life. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. We're gonna be back again tomorrow. Peace.